everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ephraim, Past Point One Comics, and I have some more books I want to show you, some recent pickups. The last one I'm going to show you is a CGC book that took a long time to get to me. I ordered it through a store, and everybody knows how long CGC is taking for books to be returned. So this one, I was like over 6 months and I finally got it. I forgot all about it. So when I got it, it was a surprise. But I wanted to give out some shout outs before I go any further. First one is Danny Girl Comics. I met her on the Discord group that we both belong to. She's a really nice person and she has an awesome YouTube channel. You should check it out. Everybody's who I'm going to mention is going to be in the description below me, all their channels. She does reviews of recent pickups. She also picks out a book and she reads it. And then her expressions on her face is what I look forward to because it's awesome. So the next person I want to give a shout out to is Jeff Hard to Come By. I first got to know him on Instagram and on YouTube. But he's now also on it's an app that's called Whatnot. It's basically selling of comic books. So he's on all 3 different social medias and he sells comic books. But he's a really great guy. We communicate. I send him questions about stuff and he answers me back. We go back and forth. So I just want to give him a shout out. He's like a triple threat. He's on 3 social networks. And the last 2 people I want to mention is 2 of my childhood friends. One of them I met up with this weekend. It was his son's graduation. And he said, hi. He said, how come me and Oscar aren't on your YouTube channel? You haven't mentioned us. So this is for Mario. He used to collect comic books as a kid. He dabbled in it, you know. But Oscar was full-time into comic books with myself when we were growing up. And he would come to my house and he would just beg me for him to look at my comic books. And he would look at them constantly, like at least once or twice a week. He said he didn't care. He just wanted to see my comic books. So hermanos, this shout out is for you 2 guys. So before I go any further, I used to show splash pages of a certain book that really caught my attention, but you do videos after a while, you just forget to mention certain things. So this splash page is the latest issue of Fantastic Four. It has The Thing and Alicia Masters, his wife now, on the splash page. And I thought it was really cool looking, so that's why I decided to show it. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay? And also, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Disneyland with my daughter, and we were supposed to do a video, but we just have not had the time to do it. But I'm gonna put a link to Rise of the Resistance. While I was there, I went on Instagram Live and I taped it. So if anybody wants to check it out, it'll be also in the description below. Now, I'm finally gonna get to my books, but before I do, if you've looked at my previous videos, I've started cleaning and pressing books, and I've been getting more and more into it. And these are books that I haven't cleaned and pressed yet, but I plan to. And these are old Silver Age books. So let me show them to you. These are beat up, but I just want to clean and press them, and I might get them graded. First one is X-Men number 7, The Return of the Blob. These are just books that I picked out. I'm going to be very careful when I clean and press them. I'm going to be wearing gloves, holding my breath. I don't want to rip any pages. Silver Age books, they're very delicate, and Golden Age books, they're just, these books are over 50 years old. So you have to be very delicate. I'm going to be taking my time cleaning and pressing these books. Next one is Fantastic Four number 29. It started on Yancey Street. Next one is Fantastic Four number 23 with Dr. Doom on the cover. I'm feeling this one right now. This has a lot of wrinkles on it. So it almost looks like water stains on it or something. But I'm going to give it a press and, hopefully it'll turn out good. Next one is Fantastic Four number 48, The Coming of Galactus. This has a crease right in the middle. It's like somebody bent the book in half and just put it in their back pocket or something. But I'm going to see how it turns out. And the last one also has a crease right in the middle. It's Fantastic Four number 49, If This Be Doomsday. So like I said, I'm going to clean and press these. I'm going to take my time doing it. It's a slow process. I'm in no rush. I may get them graded afterwards, but I probably will. I'm curious to see what kind of grade these will come out as. Okay, let me see anything else. Nope. Okay, so these are the following books that I got. And I got these from Gmart, the Comic Mint, JT Ripple Pressing and Recasters. They have their own live Instagram show every Wednesday where they're at a local comic book store about 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. They go live and they start selling books that came out Wednesday, the same day that they're on Instagram. And most of the books are at list price. So they're not, there's some variance and those are higher priced, but 99% of the books are regularly priced. They don't jack up the prices just because they're selling them right now. And if a book is hot, if it's a regular price books, that's what you're going to get them for. It's a really good channel on Instagram. And as I said, I'm going to put the link to them in the description below. Let me see. I got some from the Instagram store, TFAW, Hajag Comics, and Mutant Beaver. Okay, so away we go. So the first one is Black Panther. This is Patrick Gleason. Really like this cover, so that's why I'm showing it, obviously. Next one up is... Oh, when I went to Disneyland, this is the only thing I got. It's the Star Wars cup. Everything else, Disneyland is always so expensive. So I got one cup. I said I was going to buy one souvenir, and I did. And it has all the 3 original Star Wars posters on it. So I thought it was a cool looking cup, and I'm going to take a sip right now. Okay, next one is Cult of Dracula number 3. The reason I decided to show this one is because it has, the artist is Shannon. He's a really good artist, so I decided to show his artwork on this one. Next, we have Daredevil number 30. Elektra is still Daredevil, and Matt Murdock is still in jail. So she is taking over basically the mantle of Daredevil while he's in jail. Next, we have Geiger number 1, a 3rd printing. I just caught up with reading Geiger. I read the first 3 issues just yesterday. So I like it. It's a good storyline so far. Apocalyptic, end of the world story. We've seen plenty of those. But, so far it's been keeping my interest. And next we have Ice Cream Man number 24. This is from 616. I don't think I mentioned him previously. This is an homage to, I believe, A Clockwork Orange, the movie from the 1960s. I'll put a picture of it if I can find it. Next two is Philadelphia, number 13. I've been reading this story and I'm caught up with it. And it's a really good storyline. I don't know how long it's going to be going on. It's been going on for over a year now. Basically, if vampires had taken over Philadelphia. This is a David Mack cover. And this is the regular cover. Next, we have another one from IG Store. This is Miles Morales, Spider-Man number... I'm not sure what number this is. Oh, number 25. I'm really trying to stay away from buying variants. I know I keep on saying that. I'm trying to go after my holy grails, but it's so hard. Just recently, a couple days ago, Reed Pop had put out a variant by J. Scott Campbell. It's a Rogue comic book, and I bought it. It hasn't gone out yet. It's probably gonna start shipping out in July. I'll put a picture right here so you can see which one I'm talking about. But they had an interesting note after after the sale was over with. They're saying that there's there's not a surplus of comic book bags. Like they're running low, so they're gonna wrap the books somehow with backboards, and I just hope these books don't come back with creases or bent out of shape. I don't know. I can buy bags anywhere, so I'm not exactly sure why they're saying that there's a shortage of bags, but that's what they said. So hopefully these books will come out nice. I mean, whenever people like ourselves buy books, we want them in 9.8, basically mint condition. I know it's hard, but we're putting our good money into these books, and we expect these books to be in good condition. But anyways, next one up is Radiant Black issue number 2. This is a third printing. And this is also Radiant Black issue number 1, a third printing. Third printings is when comic books, they sell out and then publishers decide to make a second, third, and fourth printing of a book if it's popular. And of course, we buy them. But I buy them at list price. Like I said, I'm trying to stay away from variants as much as possible and just buy regularly priced books. Trying. Next one is Red Sonja. And now we have Something is Killing the Children, number 16. Now this one is going to start telling the origin of Erica Slaughter, the main character from issue number 1. I believe this is the regular cover. And here's a couple of variants. I bought these variants before I said I was going to stop buying variants. But obviously you buy books in advance. You don't buy them like the day they come out. Sometimes, when you buy a book, sometimes you have to wait 2 or 3 months for the book to arrive. And these next two are still the same book, Something is Killing the Children, number 16, but these are by Jenny Frison. And here's the last one. Oh, I sent books out to CGC because they were gonna. I sent 4 or 5 books out for Walter Simonson to sign them, and they're gonna be encapsulated. And they got there, so now I just have to wait. I think he's gonna do the signing at the end of June, I believe, and then after that, CGC is saying that it's gonna take between 6 to 8 weeks after he does the signing for the books to be returned. Now, I know most books take longer than that, but I believe when CGC does these special signings, all these books, they basically push them up front. And everybody else's books who are there, they're just going to have to wait. I mean, these are CGC rules. So I think because people are paying extra for them, they put them at the beginning of the line instead of just leaving them in order, so to speak. Next 3 books is Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 26. These 3 are an homage to a Spider-Man book, I believe. If I find it, I'll put it right next to it so you can see the likeness of both of them. And these are slightly different. This says trade on it. Trade means it has like words on it. This is a version copy. And this is another version copy, but you can see it's this one's a little bit like more black and white, and this one has color in it. Okay, let's see what I got next here. Now I chose these 2 because I like the covers, and this is one of my favorite covers of this artist is Todd Knock. Very nice person. I met him a couple times at Emerald Con and San Diego Comic Con, I believe WonderCon. He always takes his time to talk to the people who come up to him. At least he talked to me. I can't say about everybody else, but he's a friendly guy. I seen him one time a couple years ago when I was at Emerald Con. I was out in the city and I seen him across the street. I said, "Hey, Todd." He took time to take a picture with me. If I find that picture, I'll put it up here too. He's a very nice guy. So to me, that matters. And whenever I see artwork from certain artists, I try to get the book. So this one right here is by Todd Knock. It's Stargirl special. And I liked, there was another cover for this too, not by Todd Knock, but I liked it. So I bought it. I started getting more into Stargirl because of the CW show. And I believe there is going to be a season 2. When I first started watching it, I go, I'm not sure about this. But it was entertaining and it kept my interest. So, I started following her, this character more. And when I found out that there was going to be a special book, I decided to get it. And I haven't read it yet, though, but I will soon. Next up, we have Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, Alpha. It's a variant edition. This is an homage, I believe, to Moon Knight. I'll try to find that picture. I collect comic books for such a long time. when I see a book that it's an homage, it just clicks in my head. Hey, I've seen this cover somewhere before. Okay, this is my favorite book that I've been reading. And I did an interview with Tony Fleece a couple months ago. It's on my videos. It's Stray Dogs number 4. And this one is the Department of Truth. Not sure which issue it is because the covers are virgin, but I got 2 of them. I believe it may be issue number 9, but I can't say for sure. I haven't read them yet. Here's one issue. And this other one here. This is a foil cover. And the last one from the Department of Truth is the regular cover. And the last one from the Department of Truth. You can tell I like this series. And this is from Aftershock, We Live number 5. It's not the first print. I think it's the second or third print. And this is like my favorite cover of all of these. It's a regular cover. It's X-Men number 20. It has Mystique, and she's like her face is on a copy machine, and everybody that's coming out of the copy machine, the prints of her face is different characters. If anybody knows the powers of Mystique, is she can basically change into anybody. I thought it was a great looking cover, so that's why I got this one basically. Now my last 2 books I got from the Comic Mint, and one of them is the CGC, and it took a long time for it to get here. No fault of the Comic Mint. They're a great store on Facebook, and also they have their own website. It's just CGC is so slow nowadays that it took forever for this book to get here. And quite honestly, I forgot that I even ordered this book. But they were kind enough to send me an extra book, no charge, just for taking so long for these books. And like I said, it was no fault of their own. It's X of Swords Creation number 1 by Peach Momoko. It's a virgin cover here. So what I got was the CGC of this book right here. And let me open it up here. I should have opened it up beforehand. So bear with me. This one was signed by Peach Momoko. And like I said, most of the time I remember which books I ordered, and I keep a little journal of which books, but I just completely forgot. It's been like about 6 months since I ordered this book, and I just didn't even remember ordering it. So here it is. Get my store stand here ready for you. And this is the last book. It's a cool looking cover. It's magic on the cover, and like I said, Peach Momoko signed it. So that's when I just wanted this book. I thought it was a cool looking book, so that's why I ordered it. But it finally got here, and like I said, I didn't even know that I ordered it. It was such a long time ago. I have some books like from last year that they're a CGC, and there's nothing I can do. I've ordered them through other companies, and I can't tell anybody to, hurry up, but it is what it is. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I ordered, CGC'd and signed by the artist, and he was going to do a remark on it. It's been at least, when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 came out, that's when I ordered it, and it's been a while. So, we're at their mercy. There's nothing we can do. That's why I've decided, I'm going to start checking out CBCS and see what their turnaround times are. So this is the last book of this video. Once again, my name is Ephraim, Passpoint One Comics. Everybody be safe and take care. Until next time.